Stahl. He'll get us going in the home half of inning.
Yasmani Grandal.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
3-1. This guy, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Therefore it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Coming to the plate now, Jake Marisnick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Jacob Barnes is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Striding in once again, Carlos Correa, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Just late. He's safe. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Bregman.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Pena has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Kyle Tucker.
Designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brewers, the designated hitter, Ryan Braun.
And now pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled straight back.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Calling for it. White looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So coming to the plate, number 22. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Cabrera onto the grass. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in, Orlando Arcia, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Weakly hit to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Tyler White will bat. Next comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Didi Gregorius will come on as a pinch hitter. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Christian Yelich.
In there, strike one. One out, nobody on. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. Now here it comes. Too high. 1-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Lifted in the air out to left. Moving under it, Timms. He's got it, and there are two down now. Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Manny Pena. Yeah,
leading off
he's
from
0
Milwaukee.
for 1.
Catcher, Manny Pena.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
Cabrera is over to take a look at it. He'll try it again, 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First pitch on its way. Swings through the slider there. The 0-1 on its way. This is line to left. but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The left fielder, number
Ready
7,
for another shot now. Eric Timms. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Digging in and looking for more. Jake Marisnick. Michael Brantley will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Michael Brantley.
Forrest Whitley will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Forrest Whitley. This change defensively for the Brewers. Now playing left field, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Garcia gloves it, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Garcia has it. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Here's Carlos Correa now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Correa.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Got him. Ready for another shot.
Leading off for the Brewers, right fielder George Springer.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls are down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. Ready once again, Jesus Aguilar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Alex Bregman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Alex Bregman.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Tucker. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And that'll miss up an in ball, too. Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. And he'll just lay this one in there, 3-1. Look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take. Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it one away. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Nothing has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. Striding in once again, Manny Pena. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the belt, the pitch. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring. The 1-0 delivery. Right side, hit hard. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away. Joe Smith comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 38, Joe Smith. This change
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Here comes Brantley, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Fouled straight back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And they will not risk it. So with 2 away now, that go-ahead run is forced to hold tight at third base. Digging in once again, Eric Timms. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bregman in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
In is Christian Yelich. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder, Christian Yelich.
There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here's the pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
2-0 count, and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. This is line to left. Again, a nice clean base hit. His 3rd of the game. Here now is his Drupal Cabrera. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
As Drupal Cabrera.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Number 71 enters from the
for the Brewers, number 71.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Back in standing. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Towards second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's George Springer. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Springer.
Swings through the slider there.
0-1.
Comes set and the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. Striding into the box, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jesus Aguilar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. They'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Aaron Hicks.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. One and one. Here it comes. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Carlos Correa. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off.
And a fastball just a bit up. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. To third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's up with it. The throw. Not in time. Almost a remarkable play, but now the potential lead run is aboard at first.
Kyle Tucker.
And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Kyle Tucker is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base. And this is how two-out rallies start.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath. Throw strikes.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Payoff pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Ryan Braun. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Ryan Braun.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. (0-2) count. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Into the box. Number 22. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Grandal has a play. 2 gone. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. On the ground up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Now in the box, Didi Gregorius. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Hitter's count now. Here's the 2-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Yasmani Grandal.
Turned on down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
The 0-2 delivery. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here. Stepping up to the plate, Manny Pena. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Number 9. Manny
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Correa comes up with it. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
Hit down the third base line. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throw into second. And he'll get in there safely. Now at the plate, Eric Timms, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Digging in, George Springer, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Late that time for a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now. Number 39 gets the call from the Lewis Bronson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
62, Lewis Bronson.
Hit in the air out to left. After it is Yelich. And that's the 3rd out. Into the box now. Asdrubal Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Jeremy Jeffress comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Jeffress now playing third base, number 15, Brett Lawrence.
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. Squared that one up just a little late. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. And the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Full count. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Bronson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Digging in, Michael Brantley. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Bronson. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Ready for another shot now. Jesus Aguilar. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. Diaz. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter, Ryan Braun.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Number 22. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. hit the other way out toward right field. Brantley moves over, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Second baseman, Carlos Correa.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off into the seats behind first.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Ready once again, Alex Bregman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll step off and try again. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Ready with the 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Kyle Tucker, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double. Here's Didi Gregorius. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Alex Claudio, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Alex Claudio.
Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
The 1-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Ball 2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Bronson is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Orlando Arcia.
First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
Pena.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Pena. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. In now is Lorenzo Cain. So far in this one, 2 doubles and a triple to his credit. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now at the plate, Brett Lawrie. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top. Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Christian Yelich.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
A 1-0 delivery. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. So stepping in as Dribble Cabrera. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Michael Brantley would be next. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Next for the Astros.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Outside, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 3-1 pitch. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Corbin Burns trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Corbin Burns.
Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Brunson looking up. Ball game. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Fans are final.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Cleveland Indians and the Milwaukee Brewers. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB
Leading off
Network.
the afternoon for Cleveland, first baseman Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start. The inning 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone.
First batter of the game, and he hits a home run. Now, this is not what those home fans are expecting. They're not even in the seats yet, and you find yourself. Down 1-0.
Second baseman Jason Kipnis.
Jason Kipnis is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Well, Matt, Joey Mack's been pretty good. He's a standard basic umpire. Doesn't miss a whole lot. At the end of the day, though, he's pretty ordinary.
Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane. As yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. The pitch. In the air out toward right field. Santana is there to put it away for out number 1. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Lindor takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Michael Brantley.
Now he'll step off. Michael Brantley comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Ugh. That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Scorched to third, and a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Well, that ball's hit hard between the 5 and 6 hole, and you saw the third baseman right there start to slide and maybe scoop it. Look like he olayed it, but I think he's trying to get his body in position to spin and make a throw to first.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Here's the catcher, Jan Gomes, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off speed. Pitches, all those, put your mechanics in right place to throw strikes.
Ready on 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they digging in now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun.
Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Now the pitch. He just dissected him in that at bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. Here's Ryan Braun now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Pitch on the way. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is into the box. Tyler Naquin. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Into the windup and the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Braun coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt or